My name is Anne Knight. I'm 62 years old and I've lived for the last 28 years in North Cumbria on the Scottish border. I've been going to the same optician since 2002, so 10 years, and they suddenly told me that my eye pressures were too high and I should go to the hospital. So in 2012, I went to my local hospital in Cumbria and they diagnosed me with glaucoma. I knew nothing about glaucoma, so I read up on it, requested my notes from my local optician, so then I could myself decide on what sort of treatment I felt was suitable for me, with guidance from professionals for my eyes. Unfortunately, they started me off with eye drops which didn't work. My eye pressures just kept creeping up, and the local hospital were quite happy with that, but I wasn't. So then I referred to the east of the county, Sunderland Hospital, and they wanted to do a more invasive procedure called a Bearvelt tube shunt. Now, I watched a video on it and I didn't like the look of that. I didn't want that. I didn't want something so invasive. So I searched again and I found Mr. Sharma on the internet. I have a daughter in London, so it would give me somewhere to stay. So I came down to see Mr. Sharma in 2015 to see what sort of treatment he could offer me. So then Mr. Sharma did a trabeculectomy on me, on my left eye, and that brought the pressures down to about 6 or 7, which is marvellous. Then my good eye started showing signs of deterioration, which is my right eye. So Mr. Sharma and I talked about it and agreed that rather than wait till my right eye got to the state that my left eye had been in, we would have another procedure, which again I opted for a trabeculectomy. After that, I needed just a little bit of laser surgery just to keep the pressure down. Mr. Sharma has been marvellous. The treatment here I couldn't fault at all. Very caring, and Mr. Sharma was always on the end of the phone, no matter what time of day or night it was, when I had worries. Because when you're having something so invasive done on your eyes, you have no idea where it's going to go. Any slight twinge or ache you do worry about because your sight is so important. Then 3 years ago, my husband and I moved down to Bath, and I still opt to come and see Mr. Sharma for my checkups.